Hey guys, it's me again with another Jesus Talk. So today I want to talk about why the pews are empty, why people aren't going to church the way they used to, especially my generation, why we aren't in the church like we used to be, which was solely connected to our parents or grandparents or whomever. But now as adults, we have decided to pull away from the church. And this is, all from just like my understanding of what's going on with talking to people and with seeing what's happening in the church and my own personal experiences at church. The reason I believe the people are not in church is because of the presence of God, is the last thing that people are concerned with. When people go to church, when we go to church, we don't want to be judged. One of the verses in the Bible states, how can you judge, somebody that has a thorn in their eye when you have a log in your own eye? And that's only saying, when you go to church, you're going there because you're seeking something, right? You're either seeking to be replenished, you're seeking to be restored, you're seeking to be reborn, you're seeking to find wholeness, you're seeking to find truth. You're going to church for a reason. Even if you're just going to fellowship and worship with like-minded individuals, you're going there for a reason. And, there's another verse in the Bible that states wherever, God is, wherever good is, evil is right there. Evil is right there. So even though you have good intentions for going to church, evil is always present right there, even inside of the church. So what my point of this message is for those that have pulled away from church because of other people. People don't come to church. I heard this today. People don't come to church because of the people that come to church. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that come to church come there and they're just super religious and religion is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're so religious that you miss what religion is supposed to be about, you miss the mark. You've done a disservice to the kingdom. And religion is about saving the lost, okay? So if you're judging the lost as they're coming through the door and making them feel unwelcome, then you're doing a disservice to the kingdom. I know that nobody that is watching this is one of those people. I know that, right? But if you are watching and you know somebody who may be able to use this message, send it to them. Because I know that a lot of people that probably watch my stuff are some of the people that have that feeling where they've gone to church and they felt ousted. They felt like they didn't belong. Nobody made them feel welcome. And I want to say to you guys, listen, it's not about them. It's about your own personal relationship with God, your own personal relationship with Jesus Christ. That's what you're seeking. That's what you should be focused on. Just like if you're in a relationship with a man or a woman, you don't worry about what everybody else is doing or how everybody else is doing or even what anybody has to say about that person that you are so into, right? You're so into this person. You just love them and enjoy them, their company, and you don't care what nobody else got to say about them. That is your man or your woman. You don't care about what their kids got to say, their mama, nobody. It don't matter. Because it's about how they feel about you and how you feel about them. Well, listen, the best relationship that you could ever have in the existence of your entire life is a relationship with Christ. Okay? This is the main relationship that you need to be focused on, is your relationship with Christ. No other relationship outside of your relationship with Christ matters. This is the one that needs to be the strongest. If the relationship with Christ is strong, all of your other relationships will be strong. At work, with your kids, with your co-workers, with your spouse, with your mama, with your sister, with your dad. All of it will fall into place. But you have to get your relationship with Christ stronger. Don't let people mess up the possibility of something that could be so beautiful, okay? Now, I know a lot of us too has been pushed away from God because some of those super religious people that I mentioned were our grandparents or our parents. They were so religious and dragging us to church when we were teenagers and younger and making us go on Wednesday and Sunday and Bible study and the church island and church camp and blah, 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 blah. We did all of that, right? Because we had to. And we decided once we got grown enough, I don't want to do church no more, right? Listen. As the Bible say, raise the child up in the way that they should go. Something like that. You know what I mean. Listen. Even though you felt like you were being dragged, the fact that you were in the presence of God still remains, okay? He probably was able to do more work on your heart because you were young, you were a sponge, you were open and vulnerable to different things, and you were being influenced by different things that you probably don't even realize, right? And now you're at a place where you feel something is missing. Something is missing, but you don't want to go to church and you don't want to deal with all of that, right? But something is missing from your life. I'm telling you what it is. It's Jesus. Jesus is missing from your life. Your body, your spirit needs to be fed, okay? And the only way to feed your spirit is through Christ, okay? So you have to put yourself before the Lord, okay? You have to gain your own experience with Christ, okay? And I'm not saying that this can't be done at home. You can create your own altar at your house. But the thing is this, if you've been so far away from Christ for so long, that may be something that's difficult, and you need somebody there to support you. You need somebody there to help you and assist you. You need somebody there to hold your hand and help you walk through this and help you get closer to God. Once you get strong enough, I'm all for you building your own altar at your own house and you praising and worshiping and studying at home alone in the privacy of your own home. But right now, you need community. You need community if you've been away from God for a long period of time, without a doubt, okay? So, all I want to say to you guys is, don't establish or think about your relationship with Christ based upon a relationship that was forced on you, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Create your own relationship with Christ so that you know how to go before him, so that he can understand and hear your voice, okay? So he knows your name and he knows who you are. Not via your grandmother or your dad or your mom, but via your own vocal cords. Speak to him, talk to him, let him know what's inside of you, what hurts. He already knows, but you have to verbalize it so that you guys can come into agreement on how to deal with the issue. He already knows how to deal with it. He just wants you to call out to him. So work on your relationship with Christ. Reach out to him. He's waiting for you. He loves you like no other. The best relationship that you could ever have and ever work on and ever spend time on is the relationship with Jesus Christ. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Many videos there. Good stuff. See you guys. Bye.